We fear for our safety, so
I
our
get
lives
it.
are to where
And you
I
guys
have to
are like-
record him recording in case something else happens.
John Crook and LIEnette just broke the restraining order. They were well within, well, under 5 feet of our truck on the road. We got to call Levy County Sheriff, get this taken care of. They're going to have to come out, take an official report, then it'll go to the state. We got to send it to Ohio as well.
If you know your party's extension, press 8 now.
And Ohio will deal with it immediately.
Report a crime.
We'll find out what Florida's going to do.
Press 1.
Okay, let's press 1.
Wait while I transfer your call.
We'll show you what they did in a moment.
Sheriff's Office, Quarterback.
Hi, this is Jeremy Hales. I need to talk to a deputy about a civil protection order being broken by LIEnette Preston and John Cook.
Okay. What's the address?
You could come to 351 Florida 24 in Otter Creek. That is the old ARC building. But the incident happened on North Otter Creek Avenue.
Yeah, okay. So what's your phone number? You said it's a civil protection order against LIEnette Preston and John Cook?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And can you tell me exactly what happened?
Yep, they can't be within 500 feet based on the civil protection order if it's property to property because they stalked us to Otter Creek, Florida. They have property right across the street from us. They can't be within 10 feet. They were under 10 feet. They were under 5 feet. They were in the road. They saw us coming. They did not move. They did not change anything of what they were doing. They were blocking us. We had to go by no matter what. Then John Cook yelled out, "Suck my," and you can figure out what the what the word was there. And
So this is the okay. So the protection order is with you and LIEnette Preston and John Cook.
it's protection order against them for me. It is to protect
Okay.
me.
Okay.
And the sheriff office should every single deputy knows about it, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and have somebody make contact with you. Okay. We already received a call, so we have somebody going down there.
All right, great, thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That means LIEnette called them immediately.
Of course she did.
Of course she did. It wasn't us. We didn't do it. It wasn't us. They broke the protection order. Our life doesn't change. Theirs does. And they knew we were coming. And they did nothing, absolutely nothing to move. Take a look.
Keep going, John. You're all right.
10 feet.
You're all right.
10 feet.
You're all right, John.
John is within 4 feet of our truck right now. And he's communicating. He just said, "Suck his." Now he's still talking, saying 10 feet, 10 feet, yelling 10 feet. They both were within 10 feet. As we're waiting for the Levy County Sheriff, you may be thinking to yourself, where is that baby that is life-threatening disease that she can never, ever leave, ever with anybody whatsoever? I didn't see her. Did any of you? She's obviously somewhere, and she's not being cared for, and she's got a life-threatening disease, people. We've actually been waiting for over 4 hours. So we just contacted the Levy County Sheriff Station and we found out what happened. So LIEnette calls first. You know what she does. Every time we say we're going to do something, every time we say this is what's going to happen, she tries to get in front of it, tries to save herself, claims she's a victim. And here's the deputy right now. They're sending him out. Yep, right here. Here we go. Hello, this is Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? This Deputy Toth out of the Levy County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, so where are you at?
I'm at the old Lark building. If you come to the gate and then you call me, I'll open the gate and let you in.
Alriady, sounds good. You know what that is?
What's
Where's that at? Exactly. You got the address?
Oh yeah, 351 Florida 24.
1 second.
Go, head towards Cedar Key, white fence.
Driveway?
It's got 2 gates in the driveway, loop driveway. Yep.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Where you got the big yard sale?
Yes. Yep. The yard sale, community yard sale, same building.
Okay.
Cool, man.
We're coming from Chief.
I'll head over there.
All right. See you guys in a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. So LIEnette tried to get in front of the issue that the civil protection order was actually broken by both her and John. So that's normal. We get that. But what happened in their database system is one call came in, and LIEnette actually called before we even got to the schoolhouse to get on the phone call and call. And so she called to try and make a report that we broke it. And then we called and said, hey, the civil protection order has been broken by LIEnette and John. And their database went, oh, one call into one officer. And from what we've heard, it was Deputy Anderson actually phone called them, didn't go out, but phone called them and talked to them over the phone. We actually need a deputy to come out, and we need them to see the video footage. This will then be reported to the state attorney, whether this is... Well, it's absolutely punishable by the extent of the law. It's going to Ohio. It actually is already in Ohio's hands. Levy County Sheriff is showing up. We got to show him the video, show him the restraining orders. It's an annoyance. It's stressful. It's pain. But we got to do it. Hey, fellas, it is him. George said it's him.
I recognized your voice.
I gotta tell you, you have been so helpful.
I try.
And you're always so polite, and we appreciate working with you.
Hey, I treat everybody the way I'd want to be treated in the situation. The
We
roles
do.
were reversed.
We really appreciate it. So, number one, fellas, sorry we have to call. I think this is an annoyance not only to us, but you guys as well, okay? So, we apologize for that. So, there is a civil protection order on both John Cook and LIEnette Preston. And in regards to that, I have the permanent here. They can't be within 500 feet from us. And if you guys want to look through it, you can look through it. If they're on their own property, what the judge...
Is both the same?
Yeah, well, it is the same, but it's one for LIEnette and it's one for John. So if they're on their property and we're on our property adjacent, which they stalked us to Otter Creek, they bought property on purpose to try and get money from us. What the judge said is 10 feet away. So John is in the middle of the road, LIEnette is on the side of the property, and keep in mind this is a one-way civil protection order. Nothing applies to us. We live our lives normally. They have to adhere to the civil protection orders. Okay, and so when we were leaving our house, so we left our house, which is over here on North Otter Creek. Then they're in the road. And Tina Haley, right?
What were they doing on the road?
I'm about to show you. So Tina Haley was over there with a vehicle as well, who's the yellow house right next to our drive. And John's in the middle of the road. We stopped for a brief moment. We would think any normal person would go, I got to get in my property. Then we keep going, because we're not going to alter our lives when they're the ones that have to adhere. They're the ones that have to move. John's in the road. And then I go 10 foot, man, 10 foot. And then he goes, suck mine. And you can fill in the blank. And so number one, no communication. We can communicate, he can't. And then number two, he's breaking the 500 foot because he's not on his property, he's in the road. Which, why in the world would you be in the middle of the road when you have a neighbor right across the street and you have a civil protection order on him? And then she's breaking within 10 feet as well, so.
Let's see this.
So we're coming from our house. That's Tina Harley. LIEnette's right there. John's. I'm trying to tell him 10 feet.
Yeah, what's he doing?
I'm telling him 10 feet.
John is within 4 feet of a truck right now. And he's communicating. He just said suck his dick.
Do you have the camera view from the camera you're holding?
So the camera I'm holding, here's the tough part. That's the camera I'm holding.
Gotcha.
It did not record, but look at this.
Now
So
he's still talking, saying 10 feet, 10 feet.
LIEnette recorded everything.
Reverse it back a little bit.
So LIEnette recorded
Yeah, right there.
everything.
And he's communicating. He just said suck his.
So LIEnette's recording everything.
That's her over there?
Yeah, that's her right there.
Now he's still
Is
talking.
that her saying
10
something in the
feet,
Yes.
10 feet,
Yes.
yelling 10 feet.
So she's.
What was she saying?
They both were
Did you
within
make it
10
out?
feet.
No.
I think she was telling John to shut up. Whether she was talking to us or not, I don't know. She recorded it all though. So if you guys go over there and say, hey, we're going to get your recording as well, she's got it all. Now, whether she's going to give it to you because it incriminates both of them.
Yeah.
So she was recording me recording. My camera failed. In the stress of it, I thought I hit record. I didn't.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately. Listen, this is ridiculous what we have to do. We have to literally.
We fear for our safety, so
know, I
our
get
lives
it.
are to where
And you
I
guys
have to
are like-
record him recording in case something else
The
happens.
neighbors
Yeah.
across the street have witnessed them shooting at vehicles that look like her vehicle when we weren't even here. So they've already reported that to us and other members of the town. I have to record. She has to record in case I get shot. It's ridiculous. So they both have broken the civil protection order. We've already taken the video. We've sent that up north to Ohio. From what Levy County Sheriff has told me, what you guys are now going to do is you're going to take the information. I'll give you the video that we have. I would assume you're going to go get the video that she has. That's going directly to the state attorney. The state attorney is going to go back and tell you guys arrest or don't arrest, from what Levy County Sheriff has told me.
Right. So basically, what it turns out, they didn't want us to make physical arrests on it. But what would happen is we'd send it to the state attorney, like you said.
Yep.
But it gets
Yeah,
sent
it's
by
kind of-
via sworn complaint. It's basically where the state it goes to the state
However you
attorney's
guys
office.
want us to do it.
Right. It goes to the state attorney's office, and then they carry the case from there on whether or not they go through, have everybody come in, talk about it, figure out what they're going to do, next steps, going to trial or whatever.
Okay. So it would be the state that would go after them at
Correct.
trial. You
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah. Well, so basically, the state attorney reviews it, and then
And it goes,
and
all
they're
right.
going to see like, all right, like, yeah, she's violating it, or you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's basically, I guess, the way they want to do it.
Yeah, well, that's that. Yeah, that's probably pretty much what deputy. What was the deputy's name that told him?
Duncan.
Duncan.
Yep.
You
Okay.
spoke with him today.
Well, not today. We spoke to him maybe last week, I think it was.
2 weeks ago.
And he said this. He talked to the state attorney. The state attorney wants to do sworn complaints. Then the state attorney is going to say arrest or not. And we said, well, we're still sending it up to Ohio. Ohio has jurisdiction over all of this. Ohio will put out a warrant for arrest. And he said, well, we still got to go through the state attorney. And so she's got video on her phone. She was recording the entire thing. Now Haley or Harley, I can't remember. Brian and
I
Tina.
think it's Haley.
Haley was there. Not that she's going to be a credible witness.
She was
Is
she was
friends
kind of
with-
blocking
is she
the
friends
road.
With
Well,
Miss Preston.
Friends, probably not.
probably
Neighborly,
not.
sure.
Uses her for gossip and information, yes. But Haley's are the ones that sold us that property illegally with 2 known encroachments. And then Brian went on. So her husband went on of our property, trespassed, and cut a middle finger on the property. Took a pole at the gate, cut a middle finger on it, which we have kept because it's really a creative piece of art if you want to go look at it. That's been our experience in Otter Creek, fellas, which you've helped me.
I've been out there since
tow.
the van. That
So
was
the
first time I
van, the
came out there.
minivan, he was here. They were parking illegal. It's just been crazy. It's been crazy, hasn't it?
It has.
It has. It's been
So,
crazy.
are you able to give us a copy of that video?
I give it to you right now. I can give you a YouTube link. I can get a cell
Are you
number.
able,
I can
are
just.
you, yeah, try to have it, see if you can send it to your phone, if it'll send.
Can you get it?
Because then you can direct upload it to the system from your phone.
Yeah, I'm good.
So this is the recording from her phone recording me.
You want me to keep these,
Right.
or are these yours?
I gotta have those with me at all times.
So what was,
You guys have a copy of those already at the sheriff's station.
I don't have a copy.
what was he doing with?
I can make a copy
We
for
can
you.
make a copy.
What was John doing in the room? Because it sounded like he was dragging something metal.
We have no idea. Now, what we can tell you is they made public statements to other people that they were going to put nails in the road and they were going to put FBI trackers. They were somehow we're going to get trackers, put them on our trucks, on our trailers. They've called her a sand blank. They've called me. It goes on and on. So they've made public statements already. And we've already reported those public statements of what they said they were going to do. They were going to throw nails all over our drive, all over the road, so that we get flaps driving by back and forth.
Have you found any nails? Or
We have not found any nails yet.
So what's the deal with the statements that she was making about, I guess, your wife, right?
So they made statements. They called her Sam.
Yeah, but who'd you show? Did you show?
We went to Levy County Sheriff. Well, it was Duncan.
Duncan
It was
saw
Deputy
it.
Duncan.
And what they say?
They made a report.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you my phone number if you want to text me that, see if it comes through. I guess the statements that she was making to her is like, how credible, you know what I'm saying?
So like what they said this sounds more like John Cook's using her account to say it.
Which
And they
probably
said,
could be too, you know.
yeah, which we don't doubt. I mean, okay. If your quick share is on, I can quick share the video to you. And remember, she was videoing everything. Now, whether she will willingly share that video with you, which is going to be self-incriminating, or if she'll go, no, we're victims, they, you know, hopefully she shares it with
Well, if
you.
she shares it with us and she's just yelling at John,
Correct, yeah, I get that.
which I hopefully she will.
If she's smart, that's what she
Yeah.
would be doing, right? You would think. But what in the world? You have a civil protection order against your neighbor and you're in the middle of the road and you don't move. I have a diesel truck. You can hear that
Yeah.
thing coming.
It should show his visibility now.
Okay. I got my filming phone. Let's see, scanning. Scanning. One way or another, we'll get it, man. I've already got it uploaded to YouTube, and it's already up to the courts in Ohio. So they have the link on YouTube. And it should find it. Are you finding me?
Let's see.
It's trying.
Maybe let's try turning that to there. Where do you pull your quick share up at?
So if I just go share in the gallery, and then it'll go quick share right here, and then it's gonna start searching. So it's scanning. I can give you the link too, it's on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure every time I've given you guys video, you always go, we don't want the YouTube link, we want the raw
Yeah, it's
footage.
'cause,
Right.
you know,
Which
yeah,
this is the raw footage. It's
yeah, that
just
one looks raw,
uploaded.
but you know the YouTube sometimes, you know, obviously
Yeah.
when you edit it and everything like that.
There's no editing on this.
No, I'm not
This is-
saying you did
she's-
with that one.
she
I'm just saying
starts
in
and-
general.
You prefer the raw
Try
version.
just,
Yeah, it's just always
Try
better.
sending it to me by.
So just a normal text?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your number? Oh, I got your number in there as Sheriff's second line. Is that your personal number?
No, this is my work phone.
Okay. Okay. So how do I gotta attach the video? Okay. Trim video. It says it's too long. Needs to trim. Oh, dude, you got an Android? We should be able to make this work.
They have so many settings and this stuff is like I can't even open the like you know how the Android's photo
Yeah.
album is.
Yeah.
I can't open it in this thing
Yeah,
because
it's
of
like
the
there's a
app
lot of
restrictions they
yeah.
have on
Are
here.
you serious?
Yeah.
Babe, you got any other ideas?
You do have. They either locked your settings, or your settings has to be where you can accept quick share from any other Samsung phone.
I got my filming phone. I got her phone up there now.
Is your thing open? Can we even do it?
Well, that's what I was looking for. So the only thing I got is like quick responses in here.
It should be your quick share.
You could change it to either your contacts only or everyone.
Yeah, I swapped it to everyone.
But the sheriff station may have a bunch of
Yeah,
restrictions.
they could have a
they
block
put
on
the
it.
restrictions and everything on
Yeah.
there.
Let's see.
I mean, do we have flash drives?
Because it's nearby. It's called nearby share on mine, which the availability it's set to everybody.
Yeah, I should find you.
I can save it on a thumb
Where I
drive.
can scan it.
Not that I'm aware of.
I got a QR code I can scan. Do we have thumb drives we can throw it on?
Mm-hmm.
We do in the office. If I throw it on a thumb drive, are we good?
Yeah, I can transfer it in that way.
All right, let's try that. Let's try that. How'd you guys? Who said it was? You said it was the schoolhouse. You knew it was the schoolhouse because you were here already.
Yes.
Right? And I was like, oh, well, maybe you knew because you guys were doing. We had security out here for the yard sale.
You guys do that Christmas thing here too?
We're gonna do that December 16th.
Here?
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool, man.
so what's gonna happen is this entire hallway. We have to get this hall prepped. Everything. It's all gonna be painted. So Santa's gonna be right up there.
Nice.
All the kids are gonna come in here. Santa's gonna be up there. Every kid's gonna go in. They're gonna get free gifts. We're going to Gainesville. We're buying every single toy in a store.
Dang.
And we got fans coming out with toys as well.
Yeah.
And then Santa and the elves are gonna be in here. You guys are gonna be out there. Somebody's coming out here as well.
I have them
Flash
in
drive
here. Yeah.
So you guys will be out here as well. Chiefland firefighters. They're taking the video from the flash drive and downloading it on the laptop. And they specifically requested that I play them the Ballad of Otter Creek on the guitar before they leave.
Oh boy.
Do you think they'll actually sing with us?
I think so.
That would be funny. You seriously want a song?
A quick one, man.
All right.
A quick one.
This is the case number
Okay.
on there, so I'll be writing a report on it, so you have it.
Deanna's getting you copies of the restraining orders as well, the civil protection orders. All right, he's claiming a quick one. All right, here we go. The Ballad of Otter Creek. You're gonna hear it live. You ready? All right. I don't have it memorized. Actually, I wrote this, in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
One night. It was
He's
crazy.
actually really good at writing lyrics.
No, I'm not. And I'm out of tune. Well, we moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line and everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough. Barry was in town hall, can't do math at all, just kept calling the law. Look at, there they are. You guys made it.
Y'all are the law.
You guys made it in the song. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he confirmed no one would know all their flaws. Now LIEnette and John were running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies, then she fakes and cries. They'll end up by a river in a van. Signs all over town, but now they're taken down. And everyone knows who done it. Don't do a crime if you can't do the time. You're living in a shed with no permit. Now restless Tux and Don, telling them it's on. Let's give the world a show. We always wanted fame, and now they know our names. In the meetings, always vote no. They're all making threats. The fans are taking bets. Who's gonna be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or Don, LIEnette, or John. We just know it won't be what the hails. Right, guys? It won't be us. Right?
Oh,
right?
man, Jeremy.
That's it, man. That's it.
I appreciate the song, man.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. Truly, man, I appreciate you.
Thank
very,
you
very
so
much.
much.
You've always been so professional with us.
I try.
I do. I appreciate it, fellas. So I don't mean to be. I don't want to be an annoyance to the Levy County Sheriff. We want to work together with you and do good things for the community. So I apologize for that, and I appreciate you coming out.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
man.
go talk to them and see if we can't get their video. And all,
Okay,
okay?
perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Take
take
care.
care,
Thank
guys.
you.
And then Deanna's copying off those restraining orders if you want to get a copy from her.
Alright.
During the bat of the day, we actually had some fun things planned for later. Brian's 20th birthday. He didn't know he was coming out to the actual schoolhouse, and his family was bringing him out. Before the officers left, his little cousin, Destiny, got to see the flashing of the lights, which makes me even more excited because Levy County Sheriff are going to be part of our December 16th Christmas in the Creek. And I know if they send these two guys out, the kids are going to love it.
Whoa!
Isn't that pretty? It's like Christmas, isn't it? That's really neat, isn't
You want to touch it? Touch the car.
Have you ever
Touch it.
Have you ever touched the police car? Just try it. No! Just teasing.
Happy birthday to you.
Baba.
Louder!
Happy birthday to Baba.
Louder!
Happy birthday, dear Baba.
Baba.
Happy birthday to Baba.
What just happened over here?
Don't look so excited, Brian.
Wishes.
We got one Bubba out of Eric. That was it.
Look at the brotherly love.
I know, right? Dude, what happened in this corner?